For the past few months, my family has been going through a lot.
Did you pack your bag?
Yeah, it's time there. How long are you gonna be there? 3 to 5 days?
5 to 7.
Shaunie O'Neal, best known for her role in producing the hit TV franchise Basketball Wives, and her high-profile marriage and subsequent divorce from NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal, has been no stranger to drama. Over the years, she has navigated rocky relationships, major business moves, and a constant spotlight on her personal life. But in a shocking twist, she's now dropped a bombshell regarding her children that's got everyone talking. From a jaw-dropping home invasion caught on camera, to rumors of unsettling threats from the past, to Shaquille O'Neal's surprising views on which of his kids should be living under his roof, the new developments are stirring up fans' emotions like never before. Get ready for a roller coaster ride.
What are you doing? You're on camera. Smile, bitch. Yep, see you too. I see you too.
In early 2024, Shaunie O'Neal found herself in a tense situation when she revealed that her Los Angeles home, reportedly equipped with top-tier security, had been targeted by intruders. According to Yahoo Entertainment, the reality star caught someone trespassing on her property via her home security camera. She even shared a short snippet on her social media, capturing the figure skulking around her backyard in the middle of the night. Describing it as chilling, Shaunie expressed gratitude that her children were safe. In a now-deleted Instagram post, she wrote, "So last night was wild. I've had some scary experiences, but this one tops it." Her fans erupted in concern, and some insisted that she beef up security. A few critics, however, questioned why she would share such an alarming incident publicly.
It's a long time. Can't cut it short.
You're having heart surgery. I can't imagine you're going to be out of the hospital in 3 days.
But beyond the immediate safety worry, watchers wondered if the break-in was a random occurrence or if there was something more sinister at play. Rumors flew that it could be linked to past conflicts, like the tension with her ex, or the circle of fans who might be too obsessed with the Basketball Wives star. Others speculated that it could be a prelude to something bigger. For Shaunie, being a mother first has always been front and center. Having strangers prowling around her home naturally struck a nerve, prompting her to say in a follow-up message, "I never gamble with my kids' well-being. That's the line you can't cross." This comment felt ominous, as if she had deeper concerns about her children's safety than what she openly shared. Could this intrusion be the catalyst for her new, devastating news?
I think we both support each other. Like, I used to tease him and be like, could you please hurry up and get a wife? And then you could stop, randomly FaceTiming me and talking about your day.
Tensions aren't new for the O'Neal clan. Over a decade ago, rumors shook the fandom when a New York Daily News piece reported that Shaunie accused Shaquille O'Neal of relaying threatening messages through their son. The article described a bizarre scenario where Shaq allegedly tried to use their child to intimidate one of Shaunie's acquaintances. While Shaq's camp downplayed the story, claiming it was taken out of context, the mere suggestion was enough to fuel long-lasting speculation.
No, he supports me in a relationship. I support him. We have a great, co-parenting relationship. Seriously, it took us a long time to get there. Don't give me...
Shaunie, for her part, never thoroughly confirmed or denied how deep the alleged threat really went. But the rumor alone fed tabloid headlines for months, especially since Shaq was then at the pinnacle of his post-NBA celebrity. Fans were divided. Some believed Shaunie's version, pointing out Shaq's well-known jealousy streak. Others argued it was a manipulative ploy to gain more public sympathy amid their already messy divorce. In 2020, Shaunie subtly referenced the drama in an interview, explaining how she'd done what she needed to do to protect her kids from any negativity. The claim that the negativity might have come from their own father, albeit indirectly, underscored the fractured trust that once existed. They seemed to move on eventually, co-parenting in a seemingly peaceful arrangement. But the memory lingers, fueling speculation each time new friction arises.
During a routine checkup with Sharif getting cleared to play basketball, they discovered that he had a right anomalous coronary artery.
Could this alleged past threat be connected to the new wave of concerns for her children? Some fans suspect so, noting on discussion forums like Lipstick Alley that Shaunie doesn't forget anything. She's not random when it comes to public revelations. Shaquille O'Neal has always been open about his parenting philosophies. Sometimes controversially, AOL Lifestyle once covered Shaq's statement that he preferred for his daughters to stay at home while encouraging his sons to be more independent. The big man explained it in a comedic but firm tone, referencing old-school values that require a dad to protect his daughters fiercely while nudging his sons to learn real-world lessons.
An artery that just grows in the wrong place. He was born with it. He literally could have died from it. They let us know that, Sharif needs open heart surgery.
As old-fashioned as it might sound to many, the approach spurred hot debate on social media. Some fans respected Shaq's fatherly viewpoint, praising him for taking fatherhood so personally. Others criticized it, calling it outdated or even sexist. Shaunie never publicly challenged him on this stance, at least not on record. However, some reports suggested she found it a bit overbearing, particularly when dealing with teenage daughters who are forging their independence. Insiders claim she told close friends, "I appreciate that he wants to protect them, but we have to let them grow too." That could mean any big announcements regarding their kids might revolve around a tug of war, perhaps Shaq's vision versus Shaunie's approach to motherhood.
I'm sure people want to know what's the ups and downs of being married to me. Go ahead, you can say it. I give you permission to go ahead and say it.
So, how does that paternal stance factor into Shaunie's devastating news? Are their daughters at odds with Shaq's protective rules, sparking new friction? In the aftermath of the home intrusion, a rumor started swirling in close circles and online that Shaunie had devastating news to share about her children. Essentially, sports teased that Shaunie was on the brink of unveiling big revelations regarding the kids' well-being. The speculation ran wild. Some feared that the intrusion indicated an actual threat, forcing the kids to relocate. Others whispered that perhaps the older children had conflicts with Shaq's stricter or more indulgent parenting style, leading them to part ways with one parent.
It was one of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life. And I definitely went through some struggles on whether to stay or leave. When I did leave, I went through, oh my God, here I am, what have I done? I'm by myself.
Shaunie's motherly persona and her reality TV background mean fans are used to her telling it like it is, especially when family drama surfaces. It fueled anxiety. If she calls something devastating, it's no minor hiccup. After all, she's navigated cheating rumors, legal entanglements, and all sorts of chaos. So for her to brand this as devastating sets a high bar. Forums lit up with every theory imaginable. One rumor on Lipstick Alley suggested the kids were targeted because of their father's million-dollar brand deals. Another user on Twitter speculated that one child might be grappling with personal struggles, prompting major changes. Without a direct statement, the rumor mill ran amok.
Some people would say, oh, well, you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, I think, yes, you do, but at the same time, you do think, okay, we're getting married, we're having kids, we're a family.
Shaunie's circle claims she's adopting a strategic silence approach. This is consistent with how she's handled controversies in the past. She rarely leaps to address rumors immediately, instead, letting them simmer until she's poised to control the narrative. According to a friend who spoke anonymously to a local LA entertainment blog, Shaunie never reveals anything until she's ready and has her ducks in a row. People underestimate how savvy she is. She's a quiet storm, always has been. This approach is reminiscent of her earlier days, when she carefully navigated her ex-husband's controversies or used strategic episodes on Basketball Wives to highlight personal issues only when it benefited her brand. So, if she does hold shocking news about her kids, she'll drop it on her own terms.
Things are gonna change. And that's probably a complete delusional thought process. But you do think that, or you have those hopes and like...
While the pair's post-divorce dynamic appeared healthy, co-parenting, hosting big birthday bashes, and celebrating milestones, there's always an undercurrent of tension that flares up at the slightest provocation. The intrusion at Shaunie's home might have triggered Shaq's protective instincts. Some fans mention he might push for the kids to relocate with him for safety reasons. Others propose he'll use the moment to reevaluate living arrangements, which might not align with Shaunie's plans. Historically, Shaq's also known to be outspoken if he disagrees with how she's handling certain family matters. So far, he's kept quiet. Could it be that he's in the loop with Shaunie's upcoming revelation, but won't preempt her announcement? "You never know with these two," commented one Twitter user. "One day they're co-parenting goals, the next day we hear about Shaq's meltdown over some new drama."
You know what? This will all stop. It'll all go away. Like Tinkerbell. And you're just the one that's like, okay, you look at those kids, you know, you're a family and you got to put that first.
Those who've watched the O'Neal family's reality arcs recall that whenever big changes were afoot, like Shaq's retirement or Shaunie's entrepreneurial expansions, someone from the family would drop cryptic references on social media. This time, it's different. Shaunie's radio silence is fueling more speculation than clarity. Yet fans remember how, in 2017, they worked together on a Sweet 16 party, dropping nearly $1 million for one of their kids. At that time, they moved heaven and earth to give a spectacular memory. If they'd do that for a birthday, imagine the lengths they'd go if there were a real crisis. So if they're not stepping up with a combined statement, maybe they can't see eye to eye on the solution. The possibility that we're about to see conflicting statements from them remains high.
I have 3 daughters and I have 3 sons. 3 sons. When you're 18, get out. Get out.
Tabloids like Hollywood Unlocked and The Shade Room are on high alert, waiting for any official confirmation. Meanwhile, fans keep dissecting every snippet on social media. A paparazzi spotted Shaunie's older son, Miles, at a popular LA eatery. He declined to answer questions about the rumored crisis, only offering a quick, "We're good, thanks," before hopping into his car. The non-answer added more fire to the rumor that something big is indeed going on. Interestingly, Tammy Roman, a longtime friend, was cornered by a reporter outside an event. Tammy declined details, but teased, "All I can say is, families face challenges, and I'm sure the O'Neals will handle theirs with the same flair we've always seen." Her grin hinted she knows far more than she's letting on.
Now, while you're out, better get 1 degree, 2 degrees before you come messing with me. Like, I'm not just gonna be funding stuff because you want to do it. I did to them like somebody did to me.
At this juncture, we can't confirm if the teased, devastating news truly points to a catastrophic event for Shaunie's children, or if it's just a rumor ballooning out of proportion. Even so, there's no denying that tension is real, from cryptic social media posts to Shaunie's usually outspoken nature giving way to silence. One must wonder, is Shaunie letting speculation run wild to position a revelation that might tie into her brand? Like a brand new spin-off docuseries or a major philanthropic effort for kids' safety? She's proven time and again to be entrepreneurial, turning personal drama into public intrigue that boosts her portfolio. Then again, motherhood has always seemed genuine for her, so if it's truly heartbreaking, she might approach it with far less PR spin and more raw emotion. What do you think is going on behind the scenes? Could it be an imminent custody realignment, a health crisis, or something else entirely? Or maybe Shaunie's devastating news stands to unify the family in a way we haven't seen before, forging a new dynamic that ends up surprising us all. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. This is one family drama that's bound to keep us on our toes for the foreseeable future. And if you're desperate to stay in the loop on all your favorite celebrity sagas, tap that subscribe button for more from Celeb Titbits. Because if there's one thing we know, It's that in Hollywood and hip-hop, the next bombshell is always just around the corner.